Right. Morning. So today I wanted to talk to you about one of the books that I was fortunate enough to read at a young age while I was still in my formative years. And personally, I think it should be a book for everyone, a book everyone should read. So that book would be The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. First off, this book is about adventure. This book is about realizing your destiny. This book is about breaking out from the mundane to find your life purpose, which I personally think should be everyone's, consideration in their life. And most of all, this book is about mentorship, and this book is also about having the courage to realize your life destiny and having the courage also to follow it to the end. So, personally, I feel where the book really shines is in the way that Paulo Coelho writes the characters.
Santiago, the shepherd, our protagonist. His parents wanted him to be a priest, but a priest didn't get to travel, and the spirit of travel made him a shepherd instead. Santiago was written so perfectly, so beautifully, that he was the perfect student. He was the perfect recipient of the universe's blessing. King Melchizedek of Salem. He was the first mentor to Santiago, and the first step of his journey to realize his destiny. The King Melchizedek made Santiago sell 1/10 of a sheep to get advice on how to get to the Egyptian pyramids that Santiago so desperately wanted to get to. This would force Santiago to let go of his mundane life to pursue his destiny. Santiago bought a ticket from the port town Tarifa to Tangier in the continent of Africa. This is a whole new country in a whole new continent with the language that Santiago doesn't know. The thief, posing as a friend, got a hold of all of Santiago's belongings just because he spoke a familiar language. The thief perfectly encapsulates the trials and the tribulations that Santiago will have to face in the process of realizing his personal treasure. Now stranded and having no money and no way back, Santiago has no choice but to work. And so he worked in a crystal shop that in the beginning has barely any customers because it was located on a hill where nobody passes through. The crystal merchant that Santiago worked for also had a dream of going to the Holy Land Mecca, but he preferred to let that dream stay a dream and never to allow it to be realized. The crystal merchant is a harrowing image of what Santiago could have become if he didn't have the courage to realize his dream. And now we get to Santiago's main and arguably his most important mentor in the story, the Alchemist. The Alchemist is a powerful and respected man. He is Santiago's last guidance on the way to the pyramids, as well as the person to test him on his courage on his way to reach his personal treasure. With someone you may not realize to also be Santiago's mentor, and that is the desert. The desert also brought him guidance, brought him insight, brought him omen at times, and perhaps maybe even the biggest miracle of all, the desert brought him love.
The Alchemist is internationally renowned as one of the greatest books written on philosophy and as well as spirituality. This book is a must-read for all literature lovers, as well as young people who would like to recognize their destiny, and also people who have an interest in personal spirituality.
And I thank you, yes, you, for watching this video to the very end, for watching me speak about this book that I hold so dear to my heart. Thank you, genuinely.